Hey friends, Billy from LM Cases here, and today we are going to take a look at a very cool Follow Me camera control case that we just finished up. So I have two cases here to check out. They're both the same. One is loaded, one is not. So I guess we'll start with the cool one that's loaded. So this particular case features two of the Follow Me camera controllers. There is the one with the faders, and then there is another one here with a joystick. So these controllers are fit into a custom bracket here that allows these non-technically mountable controllers to be mounted in a fly pack that will get turned upside down. So the way that we do this is kind of a standard operating procedure move here at LM, is we make brackets that go onto the side. So this portion, there's two pieces. They're both pieces of 1/2-inch marine grade plastic. The one on the left here goes down to the work surface, and the one on the right is removable, and that contours the shape of the controller. So both of these are held in place, and this piece of Velcro right here just grabs the seam. Now I know what you're thinking, Billy, it's not going to be super strong. Well, I beg to differ. Our tolerances are so tight on this that even though these two pieces are not secured together, there's enough tension on them between the brackets and this piece of Velcro here that you can see how hard I'm wrenching on that case, and it's going nowhere. So looking at the work surface, there's a couple of things here. There is our famous cherry wrist rest with the LM logo routed into it to provide a nice place for your wrists to rest, not just a clever name. The other thing that is in the work surface here that is not actually populated but we accommodated for is this is a 2-gang outlet, a 2-gang cutout that's designed to hold a ClearCom controller. So we did provide T-nuts on the back end with 30-second screws so that you can screw that right in. And then also looking at the work surface here, there is a 1U patch panel that is actually not being built by us, boo-hoo, but that's okay. The other thing to look at here is the classic LM favorite, the Dell 24-inch Ultrasharp monitor that is mounted via a Chief FTR1U tilt mount, which again is another LM crowd favorite. The lid is supported by gas springs here, so you can work on this and the lid won't want to fall closed on you, which is beyond using these gas springs just for the assist aspect. It is nice if you're working on this, the lid can't fall closed on you. From the integrated standpoint, LM did provide the monitor. We also built this nice little HDMI power loom that I'll show you here in a second on the other case. So this is something that I like to build here at LM. This is a power loom. It does upgrade the factory IEC cable with a locking cable. There's HDMI through this. This is a 16.3 SO cable that goes through here with, of course, our favorite Lex connector. So if you guys are interested in any type of custom looming, we can do this with TechFlex, which, you know, is not that crazy, but we do have a bunch of really cool multi-core options that are available if you guys want to get crazy with looms. We do build all that stuff in addition to, you know, just regular road case and road case adjacent things. Oh, actually, while we're looking at the second case, here are the bracketry, which is the reason why I put this up here. This is the way that the Follow Me controllers actually work. I'm not sure if this is coming across in my poor camera skills or even worse lighting in this shot, but you can see how that all goes together. The monitor, when it's in its closed position, is designed to rest on these Crosslink foam blocks right here. So although these are decorative with this nice sloped angle, because why have a 45 when you can have something radiused? Or a 90, I should say, when you can have something radiused. This is a support for the monitor. So when the case is in its transportation mode, the monitor is not resting on the mount. It's resting on the Crosslink foam. And for those of you who are not familiar with Crosslink foam is a closed cell, non-abrasive foam. Below here, we do have a keyboard tray that slides out for any type of accessories, iPad, keyboard, etc., etc., etc. This is made out of another LM favorite, 1/2-inch marine grade plastic, mounted on our light duty glides. And we do, which I didn't mention earlier, is we do have a little doghouse on the back here so that you can get to all of your wiring. Now, we have this mounted on position control hinges. These are also affectionately known as friction hinges. And the way that these work is it is a loaded hinge that works in the same way as your laptop screen. So wherever you put this, it will stay. And that does a couple of things. One, it helps you in your wiring, and two, when you're moving this case around, you don't have to deal with a doghouse lid flopping around on the inside. The doghouse itself is made out of 1/2-inch Baltic birch finished with black texture coating. So let's take a look at the back of the case. The back of the case features a couple of interesting things. One, there is a trap door here on the back. This includes rail, 4 spaces of rack rail to be exact. And the customer doesn't necessarily have a panel or anything specified, but in my world, there is always potential for panels. So anytime there's anything that we can make 19 inches as far as the trap door goes, so you can put rack rail back there, the better. The worst thing they could do is put a PDU or something back there, but I always like to have some options. You can also, rack rail is very nice for tethering cables as well. This gives you a nice view into the back here, just to see some of the tolerances that we're working with. This has a trap door on the back. You can see with the open and closed contrast between case A and case B. We also have rubber bumpers on the back because when you use a flat triangle corner, you need to have a bumper so that it doesn't rock on the hinge. And the reason why we are using flat triangle corners on this particular case versus a medium ball or something else is that these cases, there are 8 of them for this particular install, and they are all designed to interlock together. So if you notice, there are marine grade plastic bumpers on the lid. There is a corresponding set on the bottom of the case that sits on the inside here, so that these can stack into a larger case and be moved around the particular venue. These are going into a casino that also has a performance venue. So the question is, how do you deal with 8 of these and store them? And that's what we came up with. So they all very gently interlock on top of each other. There is a front lid that goes with this, but that is removed. I think you guys probably can use your imagination as to what a front lid looks like. And in case you can't, happy to send you CAD on that. You can email me with any questions that you may have. My email is billy@lmcases.com. If you'd like to see more info about this particular case, perhaps without the poor camera skills and awkward narration, you can check this out on our website, lmcases.com, and you can check the link in the description below to magically transport you to that product page. And if you'd like to see the daily goings-on here of LM and something that is updated, maybe not once every millennia, check out our Instagram. Our Instagram handle is LM_cases. Thanks so much for stopping by. We will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.